we have to solve the practice set 1.2. The first example, that the given table shows the point on a number line and their coordinates. We have to decide whether the pair of segments given below the table are congruent or not. So the first example, segment DE and segment AB. To prove these two are congruent, we have to find their length. So as we know, length of DE equals to distance DE. So we first find the distance DE. So that is, the coordinate of point D is -7 and coordinate of point E is 9. So we have to subtract the smaller coordinate from bigger coordinate. So 9 minus -7. 9 minus -7, that means 9 plus 7, that is 16. So length of DE equals to 16. And then this is equation first. Let's find the second, length of AB. Length of AB means distance AB. A having the coordinate -3, B having the coordinate 5. We have to subtract the smaller coordinate from bigger one. So 5 minus -3, that is 5 plus 3. 5 plus 3, that is 8. Equation number 2. So this is the length of AB. Now from 1 and 2, what we get? That the both length of D is 16, length of AB is 8. The lengths are not equal. Length of DE is not equals to length of AB from 1 and 2. So we can say segment DE and segment AB are not congruent. So to show the segments are congruent, we have to find their length. Now the second example we have to solve here, segment BE and segment AD. So first find the length of BE. Length of BE equals to distance BE. Now look to the table again. B having the coordinate 5, E having the coordinate 9. So we have to subtract the smaller from bigger one. So it will be 9 minus 5. 9 minus 5, that is 4. So length of BE equals to 4. That is equation first. And length of AD, that means distance AD. So we have to take the distance AD. So A having coordinate -3 and D having coordinate -7. We have to subtract the smaller from bigger one. So in -3 and -7, -3 is greater than -7. So we have to subtract like this, -3 minus -7. As we know, -7 is smaller than -3. So we subtract here -7 from -3. So it is -3 minus plus 7. -3 plus 7, that is 4. So length of AD equals to 4. It is equation number 2. So from 1 and 2, we can say length of BE equals to length of AD. Therefore segment BE and segment AD are congruent. So in this way we can solve this. Now the next example we have to solve here, that the point M is the midpoint of segment AB. Point M is the midpoint of segment AB. If AB equals to 8, then find the length of the AM. Then find the length of the AM. So here given length of AB equals to 8. Point M is the midpoint of segment AB. Is the midpoint of segment AB. If it is a midpoint, then we can say length of AM equals to 1/2 into length of AB. Length of AM equals to 1/2 into length of AB. So as M is the midpoint, we can say AM equals to 1/2 AB. Putting the values, 1/2 into 8, 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8. AB is given 8, so 1/2 into 8, 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8. So we get the length of AM, that is 4. That is 4. Now the third example, point P is the midpoint of segment CD. If CP equals to 2.5, find the length of CD. Now here they given us length of CP equals to 2.5. P is the midpoint of segment CD. Therefore, what we can say, as P is the midpoint, CP equals to length of CP equals to 1/2 length of CD. CP equals to 1/2 length of CD. So we can say length of CD equals to 2 multiplies the 2 divides the RHS, goes to LHS, it will multiply. 2 इकडं उजवीकडे भागिले, डावीकडे जाताना तो गुणिले होईल. 2 into length of CP. Putting the values, 2 into 2.5, 2 into 2.5. 25 to the 50. 1 decimal point is given 5. So length of CD equals to 5. Here the fourth example. If AB equals to 5 cm, BP equals to 2 cm, and AP equals to 3.4 cm, compare the segments. Now to compare the segments, we have to compare their lengths. So as we know, 5 is greater than 3.4. It is greater than 2. 5 is greater than 2. 3.4 greater than 2. So we can say AB is greater than AP is greater than BP. So in this way we can compare the segments. Segment AB greater than segment AP greater than segment BP. So to compare the segments, we have to compare their lengths. Now the fifth example, write the answers to the following questions with reference to the figure given below. So they give the figure of the line. So here some points are shown, point T, point S, point R, point P, and point Q. These are lies on the line. Now the first question, write the name of the opposite ray of ray RP. So this is the ray RP in direction of Q. We have to write its opposite ray. So that is ray RS or ray RT. So endpoint is R. So we take ray RS or ray RT. These are the opposite rays of ray RP. Now the next questions, write the intersection set of ray PQ and ray RP. So first decide which is ray PQ. So for that you have to put your finger over the line. This is ray PQ in this direction to the right of, and ray RP in this direction, ray RP. So PQ is the common for the ray RP and ray PQ. So we can say that is the intersection set. So ray PQ is the intersection set of ray PQ and ray RP. Ray PQ is the intersection set of ray PQ and ray RP. Now the third one, write the union set of ray PQ and ray QR. Union set ray PQ and ray QR. PQ is in direction of right hand side and QR is in the left hand side. So we have to write their union. If you look to the figure, this is the PQ and this is the QR. So we can get the line. And the union set of ray PQ and ray QR is a line PQ or line QR. You can say both, line PQ or line QR. It is the union set of ray PQ and ray QR. Now the fourth one, state the rays of which segment QR is a subset. Now we have to define QR is a subset. So QR is a subset of segment ray RQ, ray SQ and ray TQ. Look, subset means total this ray or this segment is included in that ray or line. So segment QR is a subset of ray RQ or ray SQ or ray TQ, etc. You have to imagine the figure. We have to design segment QR. This is the segment QR. It is the part of the segment ray RQ, ray SQ, ray TQ. So this is a subset of that. Now the fifth and sixth are same examples. Write the pair of the opposite rays with the common endpoints. So we have to take first common endpoint is R. Write the pair of opposite rays with the common endpoint R. So we have to take the figure. Now R is the common endpoint. So take the right hand side and left hand side, ray RP and ray RS. These are the answer. Ray RP and ray RS. These are the opposite rays. Ray RP and ray RS are the opposite ray for this. Now the same question for the point S. Write the pair of opposite rays with the common endpoint S. So ray SR and ray ST. That is the second answer. Ray SR and ray ST. And the last question for this, write the intersection of ray SP and ray ST. Write the intersection. Intersection means common thing. So SP, this is SP and this is ST. So the common endpoint is the intersection. So the sixth, write the intersection of ray SP and ray ST. That is point S.